The case against privacy. So I would argue why privacy is not as important as we think, or some people think at least. I would like to start with the first reason is, first of all, I think it's very narcissistic to think that people care so much about us. We are not as important as we would like to think. People don't care that much about us. So people are not deeply interested in what we're doing in our lives. So most of the arguments for privacy means that people can take things or can learn your patterns and know when to break into your house. So for that, let's take that out of the way. That first of all, learning your patterns is a very complicated thing. The people that actually go through your data and find a pattern where you're at home or when you're not is quite complicated to do, and no one will invest that amount of time with that. And it's not that you have so much money. If you do have a lot of money in your house stashed, that's a different story. That if you don't, it's really complicated, and you have insurance anyway, so we shouldn't care as much. And definitely it has benefits of not keeping that. You might care about people that you know, about friends and family that know things about you. So if you have something to hide, that might be a problem. As long as you don't have anything major to hide, it's not a problem. And we'll go back to the thing is that most people don't care that much about your life. Some people, it looks like they do, but not as much as you might think. Same thing with the government. They already know about a lot about you. They know about where you are through cell phones and through other means. And again, if you're doing something, if you're a criminal, that might be a problem for you. But if you're not, that data would not necessarily backfire, or they can use that data so much against you. So if you have nothing to hide, why do you care that much? Unless you have something to hide, and then, okay. There also another argument is you can be manipulated by companies and advertisers, because they know what you're doing, what you like, and they can track you down and trick you into buying things. About that, I would like to say is that you're first of all being manipulated already without you knowing. So that's another thing. But you should learn how you can be manipulated. The more you know about yourself, and that's another thing about privacy. So you let more of your information out there, you might be able to learn about yourself more. And you should learn in general how you can be manipulated. That's something you should know. If you buy things impulsively, that's a problem. And it's always a problem even without privacy, or even with privacy. It's always a problem. You should just learn how to not be manipulated. So that's the new salesman. Online is the new salesman, and you should know how to resist. Just like as a leaky salesman, you should know how to resist this and know how to not be manipulated. So I don't see the main problem. It's something, we want privacy, but it's less and less that we're gonna have it. And it's not like no one cares that much about us. If you're a celebrity, or if you're someone that people really care about you, that's a different story, I would agree. But if you're not, it's not as important. And again, there is benefits. So if the fact that you have your calendar online, that helps you, that literally helps you. The fact that you're using your location, that helps you because you know where you are, you know you can set things up. So it has benefits. It's not like it doesn't have any benefit to share your information. So I would argue that the benefits outweigh the costs in some way. And that's it.